Goeiedag en baie welkom. Ek weet nie, rotate your phone. You can't turn your... yesterday. Ek wil nog nie so gedinge so doen. Maar in elk geval, goeiemiddag julle, hoe gaan dit? Sjoe, het is bietjie warm, nee? Ek net gaan my phone bietjie ligter maak. Jy moet bietjie kan sien. Hier is ek. Good morning. It's still morning. It's not 12 o'clock as yet. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Greetings from a beautiful, sunshiny Gautengeling. Mora, Larissa, how are you? How is everyone doing? I'm not going to be very long. I just want to speak on burning issues. I know the burning issues for you as my friends is also this absolute craziness about the bathrooms and how our children's rights are being violated. More Beatrix, more Erika. I want to get to my point as soon as possible, just for the sake of time and so on and data. So, Liana, Liana. I was supposed to be live on another page, but due to technical reasons, I'm unable to do that. Marlene and Jacqueline. So, Liana helped me with this information that is regarding children's rights. Where I had to read it a few times because it het my gepla omtrent hierdie kinderregte. It was as if it is incomplete. There's a few things that's missing here. Hulle praat hier van een van die laaste regte, sorry, I'm melting and all. Een van die laaste regte was gewees that the child needs permission from parents to get married. Sulke rubbish. Then I realized that the children's rights have already been compromised within the Constitution already. Remember, the Constitution has been changed many a times. Die afgelope paar jaar was die konstitusie en die kinderregte alreeds was compromised, okay? And we didn't notice it. Selfs ons mense wat ons self wakker noem. We didn't pick it up, and it was done very subtly. Because that's what they do. That's what this draconian government does. They change and tweak and so on. Because nêrens, mense, nêrens sien ek spesifiek, hulle sê, children have the right to protection, safety, and security. Unless I am misreading. Petro and Byron and Vici and Elaine, Estelle and Pamela. Can you just look somewhere, look it up for me, Brother Stanley, just see if there is something specifically written regarding children's protection, safety, and security. It is not there. So they have been covering themselves all along. And that is why they can bring out bills and now say, the document was leaked. It was deliberately done. And I thank the person who leaked it. I don't know how you leak an official document like that. Thank you for the leakage of that documentation. It just shows you how incompetent the department is in any case. That they would think it good. And the person who speaks on television, actually, she marvels at the fact that it's actually done. And I'm also aware of the fact that in universities and certainly even in council, I mentioned it, that they have unisex toilets. But there's a difference. As a female, I can kind of resist and scream and if something happens. Because sorry, come on, let's be real here. We are living in a country where rape is, it's a flippin', it's a pastime activity, you know. Now, and let's be real here, man. Every 25 seconds, someone is raped in this country. Nou wil hierdie klomp fossiele drake, drolle, dat ons kinders moet gemeng, already in the state that we are in, en Jacques het gisterand genoem, geweld en verkrachting is die orde van die dag. En nou wil hulle in 'n gemeenskap soos daai kinders gemeng in 'n toilet sit. My probleem se naam is bou toilette. Build toilets. Department of Education, Department of Infrastructure, actually go and physically build toilets. Because besides the fact, en kom ek gou vir julle iets verduidelik. In COJ is ons as die UIM in 'n koalisie met onder andere die DA, Action SA en al die ander partye vir daai doel. Maar dit wil nie sê ons vereenselwig ons met alles wat hierdie verskillende partye doen nie, want elke party het sy eie manifesto en sy eie konstitusie en. Ons vereenselwig nie noodwendig onsself met hulle goed nie. Want ek sien dat die DA dit absoluut ondersteun ensovoort. Ons met wat dit betref, nee dankie, dit is nie die UIM se standpunt nie. En ek praat nou hier uit my eie, of wanneer ek is op my eie blad, maar wanneer ek ook my mond oopmaak, is ek altyd bewus daarvan dat ek praat ook uit die mond van die United Independent Movement, want ek is die visie-president daarvan. Verstaan julle? So ek wil net vir julle onomwonde sê, I would just like to say to you, that we as the United Independent Movement, we do not support, we say no to this unisex bathroom idea for the practical and most logic, because logic and common sense are cousins, all right? For the most logic reason that it is not safe for our children as it is already. Now we want to open doors for more perpetrators to opportunistic perpetrators to do harm to our little girls and our little boys. There was a case where one boy in the boys' toilet, a boy wanted to sexually assault another boy. Now, mense kan julle dink en already, I'm sorry, the schools are not equipped. The teachers, not all schools, not all teachers, but in most schools, the teachers, the principals, they are not able to manage the school children. They are not able to manage the schools. That is chaoties. Now, in all of this department that has not built schools for our children in the first place, there's so many empty buildings standing all over. They're not utilizing those buildings to change it into schools or training centers and so on. But the bottom line is, ek sê vir myself, bou toilette. So why are they focusing on unisex toilets? How about just building toilets? Why are there still provinces where our children are falling into pits, dying? Build toilets. Build schools, Department of Education. Don't come with laws. Crappy laws. You sit, it feels and it seems like you sit on a toilet pot and you literally think out this crap that is coming out of your mouths. And you know what irritates me more? It's old people, flippin' senior citizens. I have nothing against old people. My mother is an old people. But I am talking about old people that are specifically sitting there trying to destroy, doing everything in their power to destroy the next generation. Now, people, my dear friends, I need you to understand. A few years ago, 2017 or 2018, I don't remember the year specifically, the person who sits in the presidential seat, who is actually on my wish list, which I have presented to my father, not Father Christmas. My wish list is that this person that is sitting on the presidential seat must go to jail. Yeah, he needs to go to jail for many reasons. But die einste mens, Liana, they are out to destroy our children. They don't have our children's best interests at heart, and that's why safety and security is not mentioned in the Bill of Rights. 100%. 100%. This person, called Cyril Ramaphosa, opened the demonic portals. Now I'm going spiritual. I cannot separate the two from one another. I am sorry. Everything that happens in the spirit is manifested on earth through politicians. He opened demonic portals when he announced that we are entering the new world order. So, what he did was he announced it, and then there was this huge concert at the FNB stadium, and all these rich people and terrible mense Trevor Noah en almal is kop in een mis. Het gekom en gelde gepledge, Patrice Motsepe het ook biljoene gepledge en gegee is twee verskillende goeders, né? And that announcement was actually opening the doors. Now each time, please note, each time this guy goes overseas and he engages with that other senile dementia-ridden person, then he comes and he wants to implement those laws that they have. So alles wat, as sodra julle sien iets gebeur in Amerika, dan moet julle weet, die gemors gaan Suid-Afrika toe ook kom. It is what it is. Okay? So, they are wanting to implement the New World Order rules and stuff here in South Africa as well. But South Africa was known and still is known as a 70% Christian country, yes, and then there's other religions. Now, I need for all, and I know there's one thing that is a thread between all those other religions, the Abrahamic religion and Hinduism and so on, and that is the value of love, respect, and honor. Nee? So we need to stand together. And I will say it, ek gaan dit weer onomwonde sê, ons stel nie belang, ons gaan nie in verhouding tree met sataniste en al die ander entiteite en organisasies wat gekoppel is aan satanisme nie. Ek wil dit baie duidelik stel. Ons moet baie wakker wees en besef dit is wat besig is om te gebeur. So it's bigger than this. It's bigger than just South Africa. So we have to mobilize ourselves. And I had my first meeting this morning and myself and this lady, we agreed that us as civilians, ons as burgers van hierdie land, het veel meer krag as 400 fossiele wat in parlement sit, waarvan 280 deel is van die African National Congress, wat daarop uit is om hierdie land uit te droog, uit te mergel, uit te man te vernietig, soos wat gebeur in The Lion King. Het julle gesien wat gebeur, toe die Lion King, die plek oorgeneem was deur die hyenas, toe se droog en dor en vernietig. Dit is wat hierdie huidige regering besig is om te doen. Dit is hulle modus operandi, om te steel soveel as wat hulle kan. G20 party Rama Summit. Ja, nee. Ek wil nie sy man se van noem nie. Die Anniekie ook, sy chommy, sy cousin. Julle moet nie vir julle laat dom maak nie. Julius Malema sal so praat teen die ANC en praat teen Ramaphosa, dan sien ons foto's hierdie mense dan saam, hulle skud hande en hulle smile en so aan. It's all an act. Ek sien nou. Kyk, ek is 'n actress. Hy shame, ek het gedink ek is 'n actress. O nee, ek is glad nie hoor. Ek kom nie naby hierdie klomp politikusse wat heidaglik in council is. Nie almal nie, veral nie my mense nie. Mense wat in council is, mense wat in parlement is, mense wat in al hierdie rade en goeder sit. Die politicians are, most of them are a bunch of actors. They've got agreements and stuff in the background, and here in front they want to fight with one another. They make as if they want to fight with one another. Nee. Asseblief, do not be misled by all of that. So, please, I am begging you, parents, ouers, almal van julle wat nou vir my kyk, Letitia, Liana, Ellen, Lisa, Estelle, almal van julle, dit was nou die dag bewys, ek is so trots. My gemeenskap, daar in Eastris, daar was 'n paar vigilant, en dit is die ander ding, please be vigilant people. Ons kan nie weer met klappe op ons oor rondloop nie. We need to be awake, not woke, big difference. We need to be awake and see what's happening around us. Twee baie wakker mense het gesien, die elektriese pale se drade, se kabels is al uitgetrek En vanaand is mos load shedding 10 uur. Dan kom die kabel, so die kabeldiewe het al reeds voorberei. Die kabeldiewe slaap nie. So ons moet ophou slaap. Ophou wil vrek in die aand en flip en stupid programme kyk op TV wat niks vir niemand beteken nie. Krak sommer kwaad as ek dan dink. Anyway. Hulle het opgeleid, die kabels is al reeds uitgetrek. Toe wat gebeur? Die nuus was versprei op verskillende groepe. 10 uur toe die ligte afgaan. Toe kom die mense uit. Toe staan hulle in die straat en hulle pas letterlik die kabels op. En toe is die kabeldiewe genip. Dololo vir hulle. So that is the power of civil participation. Parents, I have been saying it and I will continue to say it. They are after our children. Who is they? The demons, the devils, and all the human agents here on earth. They need our children. They need to destroy our children. They need to destroy gender. Because, sorry, daar is net 2 genders geskape. Sexual orientation is versatile. Daar's baie LGBTQIA, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. Daai is wyd verspreid. Pogrom het my te wyn nie, maar volgens my en biologie en wetenskap is daar net 2 geslagte geskape. Manlike geslag, vroulike geslag. En ek is nou georiënteer om die waarheid te praat. So ek is 'n truth formation. Aangezien ons nou moet gaan volgens your orientation. I am orientated towards the truth. So, nou wil hierdie skole of hierdie departement, never mind die meerderheid van die kinders wat hulle self identifiseer as die geslag waarin hulle gebore is, nou maak hulle voorsiening vir die kinders wat anders gaan. Maak nie saak hoe jy georiënteerd is, dit hang af wat hier tussen jou bene staan, man. Dit gaan oor hoe jy biologies geskape is, of jy moet sit of staan in die toilet. Ek gaan terug na die punt toe. So, maar dit is deel van die agenda, om ons genderloos te maak, om die plek, om die man te onteien van sy manlikheid of sy manskap, en om die vrou te onteien, die vrou meer manlik te wil maak. Dit pas die agenda van die nuwe wêreldorde. So moenie julle self blind staar nie. Ouers, asseblief, in die naam van die polie, gaan as julle nog kinders op die skool het, en jy sien, jou kind is nie lekker nie. Jou sagge aarde kind raak nou hard in die bek. Jou kind wat hard in die bek is, raak nou baie stil, praat nie meer baie nie. Jou kind wat vriendelik is, raak nou moody. Jou kind wat eintlik stil is nog stiller. Ellen Bywater, 100%, die aanslag is eintlik teen God. Alles wat God geskape het, gaan hierdie agenda tee. En die Bybel sê, suffer the little children to come unto me, for theirs is the kingdom come. So the kingdom is already there for the child. So these evil things are after the children, because their attack, their war is actually against God, the creator of heaven and earth. Whether you believe it or not, I don't care. Whether you believe the sun is shining today, the sun will still shine. In any case, the sun does not need your recognition to shine. So God het 2 geslagte geskape en hulle wil dit ook destroy, because dit bevorder hulle aanslag teen God, maar hulle gaan dit self vasloop. They want a world without smiles, no meaning, a world without touch, no feeling. Exactly. Ek het nou iets gelees daarso. Deepak says, the past 2 years have created a new generation of... Oh, then it went away. It just clicked away now. Ach no, man. Ek gaan het soek. I have to look for it because that's very true. Sorry guys, I'm looking for something that Deepak posted. Deepak, if you can just post it again, because I lost it now. The messages goes up so fast. I can't really... man, toch hikkies. I'm so sorry, I missed it. Julle boodskappe kom so mooi deur. Gaan dit alles lees as ek klaar het hierso. Yes, we are the resistance and we must continue to resist. We have to continue to resist in spirit, in truth, in our deeds, in rally your neighbors. As long as we, as the little people in our communities, ons klein mensiekies, nee, rally jou, praat met jou neighbor, vorm julle 'n groep, so that the information can filter through the whole time. You understand? So that if something happens, then all of you are standing together to address it. Now, oh yeah, I was talking about your children. Take note of your child, please, because bullying is the order of the day. People, I cannot tell you how many cases and parents are contacting me because their children are being bullied. And there's so many reasons why children are being bullied and why they are bullies. And one of the reasons why they are bullies is because your children are being bullied at home. Other children are just arrogant and they feel they can do and say anything to any child. But the one thing that I noticed is the fact that some children are actually disadvantaged in terms of their education. They don't understand what the teacher is saying. They can't read. So the child that can read, the child that is doing well in school, teiken word afgeknop. So it is because mostly bullying happens because the education system has failed our children, and that is why we still find children in grade 5, grade 7 and grade 8 who cannot read. Gaan kyk mooi wat is aan die gang met duiken wat 'n bully is. So the bully needs assistance just as much as the bullied child needs assistance. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is, if your child is being bullied, go to school, because what is supposed to happen, en dis nou alles goed wat ek nou geleer het in hierdie kort tyd, wanneer 'n kind geboelie word, 'n insidentverslag moet geskryf word deur die onderwyser. Die verslag moet geneem word na die hoof. Die hoof moet die kind inroep en stappe neem. Een van die stappe wat gedoen moet word is the child needs to be suspended. That child's parents needs to come to school. The Department of Education needs to come in. The IDS, blah blah blah, all those people, and they need to mediate, and there needs to be remedial steps to help both the bullied child and the bully. So those things are not happening because they are telling you about processes, maar niemand volg die damn processes nie. En intussen is kinders besig om selfmoord te wil pleeg en ander kry dit wel reg want hulle word geboelie. Sodra jy geboelie word, dan voel jy as mens, jy is nie meer mens nie. You are not worthy to live anymore. So guys, the war on your child is bigger than you think. You need to address it from all over. The war comes from the department, from the top. The war comes from their peers and also people around you. Don't trust anyone. Now I'm talking about parental responsibilities. Guys, ek is nie net 'n politikus nie. Ek sukkel nog om daai hoed aan te sit want in my kop en in my hart bly ek 'n gemeenskapsaktivis. Ek doen maar net die werk van 'n politikus, because die waarheid is, jy kan nie iets van buitekant af aanspreek nie. You have to address it from the inside as well. So, good news. On Saturday, 10 o'clock, in the building of the city of Johannesburg, we are going to have a strat session. Dis nou net vir die UIM mense, né? And supporters of the UIM, friends of the UIM, and so on. Unfortunately, we have limited seats and so on. I'm just letting you know, it's not necessarily an invitation. If there are individuals that would like to join us, you are more than welcome. Just contact me. I will forward the information to Marleze. But we're going to get together and strategize a little bit. And also just talk, just network, and so on and so on. Keep us in your prayers. Keep the United Independent Movement in your prayers, because our task is huge and we are small. But it's like that picture, ek weet nie jy al die prentjie gesien van die kykie wat homself in die spieël kyk, maar hy's eintlik 'n leeu. Dis die UIM. Because we are growing and we are strategically placed by God, and that is to be the voice and to keep the current people that are in government, to keep them accountable, to remind them, hallo, julle het hierdie beloftes gemaak, hou by julle beloftes. And also, I see myself as just, I'm looking at what other parties, especially minority parties, are doing. Shame. There are minority parties who are aligned with the ANC. It's like a cat making friends with a lion. Yeah, they're gonna lie next to each other for a few hours and so on until that lion gets hungry and she cut dan is she leeukos. So the same thing is happening with all these shampies, all these little parties that are aligned with the ANC. They can align with them until 2024, but when push comes to shove, ANC's ANC. I mean, it's like you can't blame a bee for stinging you, and you can't blame a dog for biting you. It's in their nature. It's in the nature of the ANC to steal and destroy and kill. It's in their nature. So why would you want to make friends with them? We can still call the DA to order because hulle is ook bietjie, hulle maak my nar. Ek wil nie eens praat van die EFF nie. Don't even want to talk about the EFF. They're just a bunch of thugs. Oh, Julius Malema. Hoor jy so, doen julle self 'n favor. Sorry, ek praat nou soos my kop gaan. Doen julle self 'n favor, koop hy boek, né? The President's Keepers. Koop dit want hulle gaan dit afhaal want Julius Malema is besig om hy's die rook om oral uit al sy gate uit. Hy's mal, hy wil niks hoor van hy boek nie, but buy it and get the information. Then you will see what really is happening in South Africa. But on that note, I would like to greet you. I just wanted to touch base with you. I'm sorry I'm not with you every day and every week and so on. But die girl is nou besig, but I will keep you posted. There's many things, there's a lot of things happening in Johannesburg. Projects that we are starting with tomorrow. I'm having a meeting with Roodepoort Theatre because I'm still a theatre person. We need to use those skills to address everything that we need to address. God bless you and continue to do good. Continue to create awareness. Please pray for our people that are falling ill right now because of the fact that their immune system has been compromised by this poison that they were given. Share the antidote, share the detox, help our people to stay alive. You know, they made a mistake. Don't judge them because of it. Love them and help them as much as you can. Okay, bye. Wait. Kathy says, I cannot believe that adults can't see the wrong of such stupid suggestion. I mean, really, who is running this country? It seems like nobody has anything but how rich can I become on their minds. That is so true. The sad thing is, it's when I realize how much these people get paid, I ask myself, so why would you then still want to steal? Hi, Jerry, that's genoeg geld vir almal mense. But okay, that's a story for another day. God bless you. Have a wonderful day and keep up the good work.